Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Collectively we're the Office Blokes.
Yeah.
It's a true factual statement. We have a playlist that is just for Conan. And that's Conan O'Brien, not Conan the Barbarian. So, if you like our Conan reactions, which a lot of people seem to do, they go down really well at the moment, don't they?
They've been quite popular, haven't they,
He's
really?
he's an entertainer, funny guy.
Yeah.
He's a lunatic.
Yeah, he's proper.
Any
That's what you
scenario,
want.
he's just he makes anything funny, doesn't he?
Yeah.
100 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Funny.
We just did the old-timey basketball, didn't we? And I looked at the comment... Baseball, sorry.
Yeah.
And the comment section is everyone going, you guys are going to love the Civil War reenactment one.
I saw it before. I don't know if I queued it up, but I put it in the watch later, I think.
I'm very curious.
Yeah.
I
saw it.
I can imagine.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I put it in the watch later, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
we have seen your comments and we will do it. If we don't do it today, we'll do it next week.
Yeah, I'll get onto it.
Right, Bill Burr, Canada is not some post-racial paradise.
We've not done this before, have we?
I don't think so.
I hope not.
Not after
Not
that
done any
intro.
Bill Burr for a while, anyway.
Well, it's him on Conan.
If we have, we'll
isn't
just
it?
do it again.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we get into it.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
heard some. I was talking to someone about Canada recently, and they were like, "Yeah, it's great. There's no crime and blah blah blah." And I was like, "There is. There's loads. Like when I was there, you watch the news and a lot of the inner city stuff that's going on. There's gang culture. There's crime. There's drugs. It's just like anywhere.
Crime everywhere.
Of course there is, yeah.
Yeah.
No, anywhere you go, major cities.
People, I think some people have got an idea of Canada though that it's some sort of utopia. I think it's beautiful. I absolutely love the place.
I think it's like anywhere, isn't it? You have
Exactly like anywhere.
great parts in every single country, but there's always places where they're a bit, not as good.
Didn't they have like during the pandemic? Didn't the cops surround a church that was full of people that were breaking lockdown? There was some like proper, where you watch it and you're like, that's like dystopian sort of.
I'm not sure. It doesn't ring a bell.
Don't ring that to me.
No, I'm not sure about that.
Anyway, we'll get into this. Bill Burr, Canada is not some post-racial paradise.
The immigration site to move to Canada crashed. Do you think people are going to really move to Canada? Do you think
I hope so. I hope so.
You want
Yeah,
people
there's
to move
too many people here, the rent's too high and all that. Just thin it out, give us a little negotiating thing, and then what's going to be funny up there, it's not going to be Michael Moore's Canada. What he said, you keep your doors unlocked and everybody's drinking syrup and
He didn't say everyone's drinking syrup.
Talk to anybody of color that tried to make it playing hockey up there. Listen to the stories they had. You'd be like, were you in Alabama? No, it was in Manitoba. Yeah, those are still white people up there.
Yeah.
Just because they're on the other side of the invisible line doesn't mean that they're not going to act like white people.
Yeah. So you're not a big fan of Canada, is what you're saying?
No, I love Canada, but I don't go up there with like this starry look in my eye, like everyone's going to be riding around on mooses. It's just like these people, they're human beings. They're selfish. They're into what they want. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Conan, I really don't, I don't pay attention to things.
I know. That's why I love getting your take. Do you think the debates had any impact at all? We had to watch so many debates. Do you think it had any impact on the election?
No, I think people already made up their mind. Like, I was dying laughing by the fourth one. I was just like, who are these people sitting there in the fourth debate going like, well, I don't know, but, well, that was a good point. But then again, there is that. It's like you knew who you were voting for. You knew from day one. So.
Right. What about the angle, there was a...
He's just simmering all the time, isn't he?
He's ready to go, isn't he?
Yeah, just anything can set him off.
Yeah, he's so good. I think he is. Like, I know I've said quite a few times he's the number one comic for me. And you kind of rightly said people jostle for the position all the time, which is maybe true because Schultz is working his way up fast. But still, Bill Burr just did interviews and everything is just hilarious, isn't he?
Yeah, he is brilliant. A whole lot.
You knew from day one. So.
Right. What about the angle, there was a lot coming from the Hillary Clinton camp that Trump is bad for children. And they had a lot of ads that said, children are watching this guy
We all know
talk.
that children 5 and 6 years old are always tuning into the debates. That's what I did when I was a kid. I'll never forget that. I remember Watergate like it was unbelievable. I was sitting there, I was like 3 years old, just taking it in. I was just like, wow, this guy's going to get impeached. This is the most amazing thing that's happened in my 3-year-old life.
So as a child, you were not that interested in politics, and you don't think children are in general?
I don't. I know there's so much stuff that's going on. It's a really weird time. I just hope people stop yelling at each other. And there's a bunch of just crazy stuff out there. They're saying that, racist white people voted for Trump. And, maybe some people did. But I just think my experience being on the road is a lot of white people like racism, it doesn't track with them because it's not in their life.
Right.
So it's like our clothes, you know. You just can I afford this? Is anybody going to make fun of me if I wear this? You don't think about the person who like sews it together for like a month for $1, right? And wants to jump out the window, you know. Yeah, so that's how people look at it. So, because I noticed, like, when I was on the road, I'd be like, yo, this guy's got people yelling the N-word out at his rallies. What about that? And, like, white people be like, yeah, well, you know, I'm not about that. You know, I definitely don't condone that. But Hillary, well, blah, 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 blah. And that's what I learned. It's like people give a about what's going to, like, affect them. So, I don't know. It's not a fun time.
Again,
it's not a...
Again, lovely having you here.
What do you want me to do? It's like...
I thought you were going to sing a song.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be as bad as people are going to say. I hope that all this screaming and yelling is going to stop. And, you know, I hope people step outside themselves a little. I don't know.
Yeah. I think they will.
I don't know.
I tried to give it a little bit of an uptick at the end. You're like, I don't know.
Funny.
Yeah.
He's just like that grumpy old guy now, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, massively.
I guess that's the switch that everyone gets flicked once they get past, like, I don't know, what is it, 40, do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, something like that.
I think he's always had that, and I actually think he's now going the other way. Like he's doing like therapy and psychedelics and all this sort of stuff. I think he's trying to really legitimately let go of all the anger and rage. And like, so I don't think he's grown into that at age 40.
Yeah.
He's that at age 4.
Yeah.
Up until age like 50.
Yeah.
It definitely comes out you more as you get older, though, I think.
Oh, you do. You
As
become
with me, anyway. Less tolerant.
Oh, absolutely, massively less tolerant. You just tend to, you know, just shit, can't be arsed with things, and
I think
less tolerant.
I think a lot of that is self-esteem, though, because when you don't have a lot of self-esteem when you're younger, you're worried that every little thing you say is going to be overjudged or criticised, or you're going to embarrass yourself in some sort of way. The older you get, especially when you've got family, kids, all that sort of stuff, self-esteem's high, and you're like, so what if I make a dick out of myself?
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe.
I think you learn as well when you get older that some things are just more important, and a lot of time other things you just think, I'm not arsed.
Yeah, you've seen it all before.
Seen it all before. I'm not arsed. It's not important. There's more important
Doesn't
things.
affect me.
So, yeah.
Burr's a funny guy. Conan's a funny guy.
Yeah,
Great combo.
brilliant.
Two high-profile gingers there in the same room at the same time.
Yeah.
Just missing you, Dave.
I know, yeah.
Said high profile.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.